Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And inch by inch and row by row, someone blessed these seeds I sow, and someone warned them from below till the rains come tumbling down.
Hey guys, I thought I would do a quick update. My chickens are about ready to be turned out with all the rest of them. They're big enough to take care of themselves now. My 4th of July chicken is getting very big. Hey! Move around! Move around! You can see. She's huge. And these guys are all getting a lot bigger too. But anyway, I'll take a quick walk around and show you how things are progressing. My little birds are doing great over there. They're not sitting on any eggs yet, but they will. I usually get 4 or 5 little ones every summer. And I don't even know if my fish are still in there. When we had that hard rain, this whole area here was even with the top of the rocks. So they may have swam out. I haven't found them. The flood last summer, I had several big goldfish that I had for years, and it was much worse than this summer. And I found them over there on my neighbor's lawn. All 4 of those big goldfish were laying right beside each other. It was weird. I mean, how do you do that in a tsunami? How do you stick together and end up right beside each other when the water recedes? Well, they did it, but they didn't make it. But anyway, all of this stuff is just gone crazy. I'll take a little walk down through here and kind of show you. This corn, the waves laid it right over on its side, hence the little posts. I strung it to straighten it back up, and then I side dressed it and heavy with compost, and then more grass, and I'm going to take the poles out of there, but I just wanted to get them back standing straight. Beans, cabbage. I owe everything to I'm still working, because there's been millions of them flies around. I don't know what it is. We never had so many of them like that, but I did in fact spray this stuff because they were starting to get it. I got all kinds of broccoli. I'm getting, here's one that sort of has gone by. I'll eat it tonight. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a whole bunch that I gotta cut and freeze. Tomatoes, going crazy too. I put 2 courses of string now, and I'll end up putting 2 more probably. Surely they'll get up, 5 feet anyway. These are all, I don't know, last time I told you I thought these may be determinate, and they are in fact. I went back to my records, and when I was planting all this stuff, and these in fact are determinate Roma tomatoes. So I removed those poles that I put in here, and those are going across the street tomorrow. These are beets, rutabagas, which I've started to thin out. They've gone crazy too. This is Swiss chard, which I'm going to cut in a few minutes, eat some tonight and freeze some. This is my kale. And over there is more leaf lettuce. And the peas, as I told you, they're to the top of the fence, and they'll keep going. They are completely loaded with peas. I always have peas by the 4th, but I don't know if I'm going to have them this time. There's peas everywhere, but there's none that are filled out. And there's lots more coming. They're still blossoming like crazy. This stuff's about done. I froze some spinach and ate a bunch of spinach, and then it started to bolt. And I've been feeding this mixed lettuce to my chickens and eating some of it as well. But I'll probably plant some more green beans or something over here. All of this stuff went crazy. I'm still waiting for this. The rain's it rained so hard that I guess I better change the water in my bird feeder. That it knocked things down, you know. This is my weed that I showed you, but I just broke it too. And my hollyhocks are getting ready to bloom. I mean, you just can't imagine how hard that it did rain, in fact. I mean, well, I guess you saw the video. I froze a bunch of this stuff, and I'm going to pull a whole bunch more and freeze it probably today or tomorrow, because they're starting to shade my onions. The onions are doing real good. They all got knocked. The daylight's knocked out of them too. This is just everything in here. All those little carrots are coming up. I don't know what I'm going to do with this mess, but my sunflowers, these 3 sunflowers got all knocked over, so I had to stick those back up. More broccoli, tomatoes, more broccoli. Just everything's in there. This gives you a little better picture, I guess, of the cold crops down through here. I had said that they'd get up to 4 feet, those broccoli and cauliflower, and that plant right there is probably very close to 4 feet, right? Well, it's probably 3.5 feet right now. And potatoes, last update I made, I said I was going to keep mulching until they banking them up until they started to blossom, and they started to blossom, so I didn't put any more hay on them, and I'm just going to let them do their thing now. The little fruit trees are doing great. I never have staked them. I've made that video, but this one here, it's not too late. This one here, I'm going to stake. The rest of them are pretty straight. This stuff, I ate all of that lettuce, and I got all kinds of different things coming in here. Cucumbers and this zucchini and pumpkins and the beets. And these, if anybody's wondering, these are cosmos that I have planted a lot of them around. And they'll continue to get bigger. They'll get knocked over, and then they get covered with these nice, real pretty flowers. All this row of beets is doing good. My peas and wheat is doing great. I've got to run another course of bale twine and try to tie them up a little bit better. Then I'm starting to get a lot of flowers coming now down through here. There'll be a lot more coming, but and this stuff's all doing well. It's just kind of, I got this is self-blanching cauliflower. And I got cabbages in here, and I got Brussels sprouts. That's a Brussels sprouts over there. There's a few of them in here. It's just all mixed. This is Brussels sprouts. This is another self-blanching cauliflower. Yeah. And beans and corn, doing good. So I'm pretty pleased. I mean, all in all, everything looks pretty good. the garden across the street. I'm not going to walk over there, but it's the stuff that's growing good is growing good. Some things didn't do so well over there. It's just lack of sun. But I should get a bunch of peppers and a bunch of tomatoes, and that's Indian corn that's planted over there that I just planted for the hell of it. And then I should get some potatoes, and also there's a whole mismatch of different kinds of squash and cucumbers and all that. And I've got to cut all this. This is that I think it's spinach that doesn't bolt. I bought it on purpose, but it's just so light green that I don't know. I'm going to take some home and cook it and see what the hell it is. I haven't done an awful lot on my old house. I continued to move around. I've got this side's pretty much done. I haven't done anything on my root cellar yet. I did get my manure tea barrel all straightened around, and it is full. And I've been using it. I don't know how much color you can see here, but you can see that. I don't know if you can see, but it's the color of a weak tea. If I mix it up, I have a pole here that I mix it with. If I mix it up, it would be a lot stronger. And that's about it. This looks a lot better now that I have it painted, and I don't have to look at that great big pile of creosote. And that's about it for the garden. And I will talk to you later. Bye.